Prayer doesn't work, and prayer doesn't change things. I know that's hard to hear. If you're a believer, it's extremely hard to hear because prayer is one of the linchpins of your faith. And I'm sure you're saying, here we go, another atheist telling me everything I don't want to know and don't care to hear about my religion and my faith. Who are you to tell me about my religion and my faith? Well, I'm 43 years old. I was a proud, devout Christian for 30 years. And I was a pretend Christian for 5 years because I was too embarrassed and afraid of what the repercussions with my family and friends and those who I love most would be. Plus, I was indoctrinated so well that I feared what if, you know? But finally, at 35, I became proud of my lack of faith because it was irreconcilable. But that's beyond the point of this post. Prayer doesn't work, and I can prove it because the church I grew up in is in West Baltimore, in one of the most notorious neighborhoods of West Baltimore, area called Park Heights. If you know, you know. And when I was only 14, 15, I noticed that prayer wasn't really changing things. It wasn't really working because we prayed every freaking Sunday for peace and an end to the violence in our neighborhood. And I noticed after a year or two that the violence wasn't getting better. In fact, it was getting worse. Things weren't improving. And we were feverishly praying to God. We prayed the prayer so much that I had it memorized. I could do it front and back, and it didn't change anything. So you have to conclude that either prayer doesn't work, God didn't want to bring peace to Park Heights, or maybe he was too busy helping someone find their keys. I prefer to believe that prayer doesn't work. And I don't think you believe prayer works. I think most people who pray see the benefits of their mental, the psychological benefits of feeling like you found some solace and you found some peace in praying and kind of pushing it away from the table. But as soon as you pray, what do people say? Prayer is worthless without action, which means pray for the thing and then go do it. And then thank God for the thing happening that you did yourself. Prayer doesn't work.